This is what a professional pistol round looks like. And this is what most of your pistol rounds look like. Acend are one of the most successful teams in the world, and I believe a lot of that starts with their pistol rounds. A good pistol round sets the tone for the rest of the map, making this incredibly important to understand and master. A good attacking pistol round almost always uses numbers to overwhelm a split up defense. Speaking of good attacks, make sure you attack the like button if you enjoyed this video. This Viper wall denies early information to the defense and allows the attackers to push up aggressively to set up their execute. With everything in place, Acend flashes out of showers and puts up the Viper wall to allow Acend to place the Sage wall freely. Sage's wall is particularly amazing on pistol rounds because it takes so long to break with weaker weapons and makes planting and defending the plant extremely easy. Another super important thing that Acend does while planting is setting up their early information barrier. Both Raze and Viper push out from short to scout for anyone teleporting or flanking through market, and this allows them to set up to also collapse behind the defenders who will have to be pushing towards showers to defuse the spike. Acend then places a smoke to block off the one gap in the Sage wall and make the retake even harder while setting up crossfire angles. When the defenders do break through the wall and try to defuse the spike, there are so many layers of utility to push through that it is easy to lose track of where all of the Acend players are. Acend draws their attention into the showers while Starkso and Zeke slip around behind and mop up the round to set up Acend to dominate the attack side and the rest of the map. Acend also shows off how to slow down the fast rush style that is commonly used on pistol rounds. The setup for Acend is so good because they have Sage walling A main and providing support to Bone Cold on Cat. Meanwhile, Acend peeks through middle to get early information and can easily fall back into market, where Keylez has set up an alarm bot and nanoswarm to slow attacking momentum through middle. Speaking of Keylez, his turret is watching the B main corner while he pushes up into the close cubby and is able to peek off of it. Finally, Sova provides one last layer of defense at the B site. SMB tries to aggressively push into tree after spotting out CNED in the middle, but a Sage slow quickly shuts down that play and forces them to rotate. As SMB moves back towards B, they push directly into Keylez's turret, which allows him to find a pick on the very first attacker in. You can see that SMB is trying to go fast, but every time they make a move towards the defender side of the map, it gets slowed down. Even as they rush forward through the B main area, they take chip damage and lose another player to CNED, who peeks out of market before ducking back into cover. When SMB is finally able to bully their way onto the site, they are so beat up and rushed to plant that Zeke is able to snipe an easy kill on the planter and set up for the rest of Acend to easily retake the site with numbers, and this allows them to win the round through chip damage and controlling how the gunfights are taking place. Those two things are pretty much the key to winning in pistol rounds, and since pistol rounds are such a key part of winning in Valorant, it should be some pretty free wins for you if you can master them. Let me know if it does help you win some more games in the comments below, and subscribe for more game-winning tips and tricks.